Can I build the #1 game publisher in the world? We've built a Game of the Year winning studio, and then we've topped the charts with the #1 gaming IP of all time. But now it's time to take our game studio and now publisher to the next level. Well, welcome back. And again, the goal is simple today. We take our Game of the Year winning studio, we take our studio that's, finally launching quite well. But today we want to take us to self-publication. We want to start to be able to create our own games. That means we need to get to the production side of things. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do right now. We have $5.4 million currently in the bag. I'm going to go ahead and research under miscellaneous here. We are going to get into production. So this is we're going to be able to actually start producing our games. We do have a little bit of space in this building. We could make a small production facility potentially here. So that may be something we do potentially here. I may, for the sake of this, I'm actually thinking we go a little bit less here and expand this out a little bit more that way and keep the door as is right there. Okay, so we got that. That's good there. And then I want to do the same thing here with this building. I want to redesign it slightly, just to create a little bit of room maybe here. You know what? Let's just do this. Let's just go. We'll keep it like that. We'll keep it. I'm gonna go ahead and say forget that. Doors missing. Yeah, we still have that. Okay, we'll leave that spot as is. I just want to create a little bit of room, a little bit of space there. And we have Karate King ready to release. That was from last time out here. So we're going to get this one published with Konami, who we still are. We're not under contract with them anymore. So we're going to see how this one does. Again, we are up for, we are up for bid if people want to. And we're going to be at a 68 for the game. Not exactly setting the world on fire with that game whatsoever. So right now, we know that action movies or action games are hot for another, how many more weeks we have left? 58 weeks. So we should probably get on a sequel for the guild or spinoff. So let's go ahead and we're going to make a spinoff for Jump Quest. Again, our #1 IP in the world here. And we're going to do another action game. This time, we're going to go with an action game that has a subgenre that will be what's something that's kind of undersaturated we could do. Let's do another action survival. Another action survival game. And we need to find some topics that are going to work well for this type. And I think what we could do is go asteroids. That seems really fun. And a space, something that can do well for us are UFOs. We have UFOs, right? Yeah. So we're going to go asteroids, UFOs, and we're going to call this one From Beyond. Just simple, straight to the point right there. Now for this, we are targeting predominantly adults. We're going to make a B+ style game here. And we're going to leave that as is. So for our platform, we're going to be, again, action platform, primarily on PC, and maybe we can say, yeah, PC and the Nintendo. Right now, there's no other consoles we're really wanting to get into right now. Maybe you could potentially, we can go into the Sega Master Deck here. It has an 11% market share. It may not hurt to do that. It's not a big market share, but it's going to fit a little bit more for us. So we're going to get into that market that it's slowly creeping up right now. And for this game, here are the metrics we need to hit for this new genre here. So we're going to go right here with this 7, and then we're going to go 3393 here. So not too crazy. And then a 479 here. So 479, great area code there. And then you got a 10, 40, 30, 20. So 10, 30, 40, 20. For this, we're going to enable all that's going to work for us here, suitability wise. We're going to cut some of these down here that are, a little bit lower, that we just don't really need at all. So like some of these things here, like Easter eggs, I'd like to work on a few new things potentially here. So let's cut tutorial, split screen multiplayer, password save, side quests. And then we'll cut out voice acting and keyboard support, if that is something that we can cut out. No, we need that in. Okay, figured as much. Okay, then we'll cut out cutscenes for this. I want to keep cutscenes. I want to take on multiple endings. We'll do that. All right, so there we go. We're going to get this game started. Hopefully this could be a banger for us and be our first, potentially be our first game we can self-publish. And another thing we may want to look at some point, we got a +6 for art direction, is maybe getting another marketing staple out here. So that's something we may do with the space that's minimal as it is right now. So like right here, I'm going to go redesign. I'm going to make a door here, shift the door a little bit. And then I want to get another marketing space that's going to come out about a year right there ish. And we're going to say we can go with that. And that's going to be what, fit 4 people in there. That's not bad. So we have 2 for 4. And then we can go to marketing support here. We can get a few employees that can work out for us right now. Just get started. And we're going to have you cancel this. We're going to get y'all started with marketing for From Beyond right now. We're going to get that going out the chute. And y'all are going to support them. So that's going to just help us get things going a little bit quicker here. Made 5.1 million on that game. That's not bad whatsoever. And we're up and running. Getting close to production being finished on. And we're also going to go ahead and do our pre-release information for From Beyond. Hopefully this is going to work out. +7 hype. That's huge. And we just got more finished up. So this is shaping up to be really good, I think, for this game. Right now, From Beyond at an 87%. Maybe, potentially. Can we go overhype on this? Can we actually go overhype on this? Maybe, potentially. Let's keep going here with this. So we have what we need now. We can get a production going here. So I'm going to make a production room here to be what it is, right? It's going to be as big as it can possibly be for us right now. I think that may be the space we need, right? Nope, we still need more space. See, I knew these rooms take precedent for quite a bit. You need a lot of space here to make this whole thing work. Hopefully that's enough. Dadgum. How much are we talking here? You know what I mean? Like, how much realistically are we talking here that we really need? Like, do I need I can downsize this room a little bit here, probably. Downsize here a little bit. Cut out 2 desks. And keep the door as it is right there. That's going to cut down to, well, what we already had, which was 4. And then we can go to production now. And maximize the space we have here. And maybe that will be enough now. All right, now that's enough. Holy smoke. So we could fit 4 in there for us. But we'll also need a stock room, which is very expensive. And we're going to just put a small stock room in here. For the time being, you know, eventually we'll get another building, but we're just going to keep it small for the time being right now. We're not going to do anything crazy there. And we're $1.7 million in the hole. Again, could be a dramatic mistake, but I have a feeling this game's going to be big for us. We're working out the bugs right now. That's fine. Get those bugs taken out. We're doing good for the Guild 3. Karate King is not doing too hot for us right now, all things considered. That's not great news. I'm going to be honest there. But we're getting our hype through the roof for From Beyond. So hopefully this will work out for us. We do have a production order we can try to do here. 8-week production order. I'm not going to do that right now. We're almost done on this game. So let's just keep plugging on what we can control. We're going to go automatic production right now. And we're going to get ready for our release for From Beyond. And we are ready to get this game going. Self-distribution for the first time. Major play, major risk. We're going to keep everything here as it is. Set all the prices accordingly. And I'm going to go 2 weeks out. Here we go. First game. We're 2.8 in the hole on this game. Let's see the reviews. And it's going to be a hit. That's what we are needing to see. From Beyond is a hit. And now we get going. And now we're going to see if our marketing pays off for us or not. We're starting at number 51 on the box, on the charts. We're going to see if week 2 we get something better. 24. We move up to number 24. And we're done there. So now, can I go overhype? No, I will do a published demo. We're at 100 hype for the game, which is insane. $1.4 million though in the hole as it stands. We got 6 additional hype for the game right now. So we are maxed out for hype for From Beyond. That's incredible. That's great news. I do need to do some market research, though. I need to know what's coming next. Because I do think we want to, yeah, I know. So here we go. Big warning. The bank's informed us we have 12 months to clear our balances. Otherwise, game over, baby. And we don't want that to happen, obviously. We want to avoid that. Okay, so market research is showing that simulators are about to be the hot topic here. So let's go ahead. And I think we're going to make one more spin-off, another spin-off. You know what, let's just make another sequel for the Guild, and we'll do one more here, the Guild 4. Keep everything else as is here. We're going to keep rolling out the same platforms, trying to just grow where we can. We're going to get new copyright production here as well. Roll everything over, and we're going to see if we can hit another huge hit. It's going to cost us a lot of money. Obviously, we know that. But you got to spend money to make money, baby. And we're going to make gangbusters here from this thing. We're going to try to do the best we can. Guild 4. Let's go. Now we're 2.8 million in the hole. We can take loans out if need be. But let's see what happens. All right, Game of the Years. Let's see if we get anything. We got Best Soundtrack for the Guild 3. No Game of the Year this year. That's okay. So we got another award, which if we want to put that in, we can. We actually, you know what? Let's do that because we only have one award we've won so far, for 2 actually. Oh, look at that. There's one I didn't place. We got another one for graphics here we could place. Maybe. Can I place that in between there? No. Running out of space for all our awards here, but that's cool. It's cool. We got what we need. We got what we want. Place that one there. Place that one there. All right, that works. So we're lining up our hall here with all our accolades for everybody, which is nice to see. And I'm actually going to move the Game of the Year award over here to the main studio where we're making the game. All right, so we got that one brewing. We have a new genre, building games. We'll go ahead and get that one plugging. So after we finish here with the Guild 4, we will move into a simulator and get that ready for the flip here. Now, there are some cool things you can do here with self-distribution I want to talk about. There are some things you can go right here to publishing offers. And you see right now we have an offer from this studio right here, Roar. They have Mage Mind The Fist 2. It's a 4-star property. It's a 0.8 IP. It's going to cost us $559,500 to get. And we get a 32% profit turnover share. So that basically means it's a game that's going to cost us that much money to get going. And we can publish this for them, and you know what? We're gonna run it. I'm gonna go ahead right here to maximize, make an offer. The contract negotiation failed. Okay, I testing my boundaries. Obviously, some aren't going to work. That's okay. All right, so we're ready to get the Guild 4 out again. Guild 3 still doing solid, but I'm ready to get this game out to the public as soon as possible. 2 weeks away. We're now going to be an established game studio. It cost us $2.5 million to make this game. And it is almost a 90 score for us. Huge win yet again. And now I want to start working on our next game. We're going to make a spin-off of Jump Quest. And we're moving into what's supposed to be the trending topic, which is simulators. So we're going to move into a simulator that I think we can go into fighting. That's something that does couple well with it. So we'll go with a fighting simulator. And I think obviously we can do something that's going to deal with asteroids. Actually does good, and UFOs. Oh, perfect. Well, we'll do both of those again because we're already building that up. So this is going to be a simulator and fighting game. Alien Wars. Let's call it Alien Melee. We'll call it that. Alien Melee. It's going to be a B quality game or size game. It's going to be meant for adults. And we're going to get it rolling. So this is a new genre for us here that we haven't run yet. Is there any new dev kits we need to be paying attention to yet? There's the Siga Mega deck here. Nothing else yet that's speaking to me. So we're going to just roll with our main platforms we've always done. We are starting to see this take a little bit more stake here, so we'll keep running with it just in case. All right, so for this game, this is going to be a 5-6-4-5 and then a 2-5-6-7. So that's pretty close already as is. 2-5-6-7, and then it's a 2-7-8. So 2-7-8, and then 10-40, 20-30. All right, so we're going to get that started. We got to remove quite a bit of things here feature-wise, so we're going to go ahead and go to areas that we've already pretty much done everything for them that are 5 stars. I want to get a lot of those out of here so we can start focusing on things that we don't have 5 stars for, right? Such as the rewind function here. So let's get that going. All right, so we're going to get a little hype for that, and we're going to get this game brewing with all maximized everything across the board and get it started. All right, let's see how the Guild 4 opens up. Is it opening up at number 19? The Guild 3 is about to drop off the face of the earth because of the new addition here. So we're going to see how this does for us. We're almost profitable on From Beyond, which is good news. And how many more weeks do we have for the trends? We have 18 weeks, so we should make out okay until the trends shift and we get going with, hopefully, the proper trend, which will be simulators. And I'm also thinking about doing a Game of the Year edition or of some sort here. So we have Jump Quest Final Hurdle. This is something I can do. I can go Game of the Year edition for Jump Quest here. We're going to make it be something that has a colored manual with a poster, right? A little bit expensive, going to be interesting here. And I can get this out there for free. I mean, it's just going to, we're going to get it out there, just try to get some stock for it. And hopefully that can do okay for us overall. We'll probably do a little marketing campaign for it too after we finish this with Alien Melee. So let's go here to this, and then let's go down here to Jump Quest, and let's get some publications going for this and just make some passive income here with Jump Quest Game of the Year edition. 70 for our art direction. That's huge win there. We're really hoping we can get out of this debt. We're at $2.7 million in the hole right now, 5 months if we keep it as is. Now, of course, we can go to the bank. I'd prefer not to go to the bank as we lose money on Karate King. That's not good to see. We're almost profitable on From Beyond, and, we got a ways to go elsewhere. And it looks like action is staying hot. So the trend told us wrong, which is okay. It's not the end of the world. We can live with it. But we're going to go ahead and release this game, and we can stick with the action games. That's not a problem. We can certainly make that work for us in our favor. We're going to get this game ready to go here as soon as possible. Let's see how it's going to hit review-wise. Not a hit. Not the end of the world, though, for a game that's not even a trending game. But let's go ahead and get to a sequel for From Beyond here. Because we know that was already doing well, so we'll call it From Beyond 2. Okay, we'll get that one going, and then any new dev kits. So there is the Nintendo Portable Handheld. We're gonna get that bought. Macintosh is gonna start to creep up here. You got the Atari 7800 here, but I'm gonna lean into the PC. I'm gonna lean into the Nintendo and the handheld portable. Those 3 things. Leave all this as is. Leave all that as is. And let's get the next game going here again. Climbing further to debt real quick. Hopefully it's worth the income we're spending here. We need it to be worth it because we need to keep hype rolling right now as it is. We need to keep hype rolling, and we need to climb out of this $5 million debt. So we definitely are going to have to go to the bank unless I got a publishing offer. We do have 3 publishing offers. One's $4 million. That's what we're going to spend. I don't like any of those. To be honest with you, these are AA games. Those are huge games. I'm better off without that in my life. So we're just going to go to the bank, and we're going to try to get out what we can to get out of this loan. So we took out a good chunk. You see our monthly interest, $71,000. We have currently credit right now is at $5.7 million. Hopefully it's going to be something to just help us in the meantime. Hopefully we can climb out of that on our own. We just need to avoid the game over as best we can. because eventually down the line, we'd like to be able to purchase this next building. It's $8.7 million, which is heck of an expense, obviously. We're just not there yet for what we're trying to do. We are finally profitable on From Beyond, $49,000, not a ton, but profitable nonetheless for our own publication, which is nice to see. We're close on the Guild 4. We're closing in on our Game of the Year edition. Game of the Year awards. We got best graphics for Alien Melee. No Game of the Year or anything. Eventually, it's going to be nice to be able to get this Publisher of the Year. Of course, we're going to be doing a whole heck of a lot more, but that's nice. We got some more awards added into the hallway. I'm still not gotten a, obviously we haven't got the big Trendsetter Award or any of these Platinum, Diamond, or Gold records yet. That will come hopefully sooner rather than later, but we just need that mega hit to come through for us. Right now, we still have those 3 publishing offers. We're looking at a 70 to 90 here for From Beyond 2. So this game's about to leave the market, so we're going to go ahead. Let's do it. Let's get it going. Let's see what type of reviews we get for this one, and it's going to be a hit. 86%. We'll take it. Huge win for us. And we're going to get that started. We're going to get that started there. See how well that's going to perform for us as we're nearing profits for several of our other projects. All right, so we're making our next game here. We're going to go with the building game, skill game called Just Build. And this is going to be an interesting one. So this isn't a trending genre. This is kind of a shot in the dark. And I think this one would be good if we could just do like a city builder of sorts. You know what I mean? Just a normal city builder. So we can go with something like Ancient China and Ancient in general. Those 2 topics will hit well. And we know them already fairly well. So we can go with that type of thing. Keep the same engine going. Keep PC, Nintendo, and this going. Again, no new consoles I want to spend money on right now, so I'll run 3 for this. Now, for this is going to be a 10-10 here. Whew, and a 1-8. So, very interesting. And then we're going to go 1-1, 5-4. And then a 2-4, 6, it looks like, for this. And then we're going to go 30, 20, 20, 30. We're going to see how this one hits. Very interesting. So this is going to be catered towards 246. Says we need to probably be at adults for this. We're going to see. This is going to be very interesting. So this hits a lot of things that already hit well for us. So we're going to take out the arcade, light gun. We're probably going to cut out rewind function, day-night cycle, stuff that we already have 5 stars for. I kind of would like to get out so we can start learning about other things and maximizing, maximizing other things we have here. So we're going to get those out of the way, get some stuff going, and now here we go. More money being spent. We're about to go back into debt a little bit here. It's okay, because I think we're going to not be in that cycle for too long. And here we go. All right, so we just got a new thing here. Video game boom. Consoles and games are going to have a plus 50% sale. That's going to be huge for us. And of course, the industry as a whole, but specifically for us trying to keep up and make money. I'm loving that. So we're going to see how that impacts us on the charts here. From Beyond 2 staying in the top 20 right now. Hey, we're growing up everywhere across the board. We're rising up, which is huge to see. Just Build, we're continuing development on this game. It's not ready yet. So market research right now showing that when the trends shift here in 53 weeks, we'll be going towards likely 80% strategy in cyberpunk popularity stuff right there. And it shows that the PC, the Nintendo system, and the Nintendo Game Portable will be popular. So that's going to be good info to have right now in our back pocket. Hopefully we can build towards something that's actually going to work out there and it's not nonsense. And we're going to keep plugging away at Just Build. Again, shot in the dark we're making here. It's not a trending genre. It's a underserved genre that I think we can capitalize on and make a hit out the chute, hopefully. So we're going to see how that goes. All right, the game's ready. We are looking at a 60 to 80%. It's not a huge hit, but we're looking at least a positive game, I think. We're going to see. And it's going to be a close. It's a 76. I'll take that. I will absolutely take that for entry into that genre. $3 million in the hole in the game. We're at an 84% hype, but we're building that hype even further right now. Hopefully we can have a really big week 2 here. We're at 31 right now. Let's see what we get for week 2. 8. We're moving to the top 10. That's huge. That's huge. And the hype's about to go up even further. We're almost done with this cycle here. We're at 13 now. Hype goes up to 100. So we're about to see what happens here. This could be massive for us. Staying top 10. We're staying top 10 right now. Hype's at 99. We're moving to number 11. Hey, that's good for our sales. We're going to see what that IP ends up turning into us for. All right, we're going to make the Guild 5 now. Again, no consoles right now I'm wanting to get into. I'm looking to see what's around and everything. Nothing screaming, hey, this is what you need. I'm going to focus on the 3 that are popular. We're also going to get anti-cheat bot. So that's going to cost us $30,000. Well, it's fine. We'll spend that money. Leave all this as is. Let's see, is there anything we want to adjust here? Potentially, yeah, we'll keep everything there. All right, so we're going to get this going. It'll be our last game of the cycle with the current trend, and then we will get into a strategy game following this. So we're going to get this one going. Get this hype train going as well. We'll see what we can do. And really, we're doing pretty good. I mean, I know we had to take out a lot of loan, which is hurting us, but we're at $4.6 million. So again, after we climbed out of the debt, money's coming in. Look at From Beyond right now, sitting here with a $2.6 million in sales right now. Incredible number from Beyond. Incredible for that sequel. It is crushing it. At where it's at, especially 98%. That is an insane number. Insane number. Can we do anything extra with that? Knowing what we have with From Beyond 2, can we do anything else? Maybe we'll do a publish the demo real quick. Maybe we go here for the guild and we start doing overhype and all that kind of stuff. Maybe. Hopefully we don't jump into something a little bit too early and that cost us, but I'm willing to test it. I'm willing to go with the overhype and see if the hype is worth it, because right now, look at the hype building. We're at a 97 for this. We're at 100 already for this game that hasn't even released on the market yet. We're going to do the overhype. We're going to see. We're trying to finish the game up right now. The game of the year for Jump Quest Final Hurdle cost us money. That's unfortunate. It was worth a shot. It was worth a test. It just wasn't something that was going to hit the market right now very well. That's fine. Live and learn. We gained 200 for this. We've overhyped one of our games. Holy smokes. 200 hype for that game. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm going to do a demo for this game real quick. And we need to get this game out to the public as soon as possible. We are not there yet. The Guild 5 still trying to finish up some stuff here with sound. But got to get the bugs taken care of here real quick too. We're maximized. We're at 200 hype for the game. And it's ready. Here we go. It is ready. Everything's finished. Self-distribute this bad boy. We're going to see if the reviews pan out to where we need it to be. Dang good. It's an 88. I don't know if it's a game of the year quality game, but we're going to see how big of a start this is for the Guild 5. Starting off, we got next week. It comes out. Here we go. Let's see the first week. 22nd on the market. Not what I was hoping for completely. I was hoping to be top 10. But we'll see how it goes to further weeks here. Number 4. Holy smokes. We hit number 4. Oh my lord. And we just lost. Oh no. Live and learn. The game did not match the hype. So we lost 44,000 fans from that. Now the hype will drop, but it's not like considerable. I'm still pretty good with the hype we do have for it. We could just obviously hope for a little bit better. So what I think we need to plan for now, once we finish this, we know that we have strategy, apparently the next genre coming in. So what I think we're going to do is go to a spinoff for, again, the game, and we're going to go into strategy. We're going to go into a strategy game here. So strategy. What's going to be a good subgenre for strategy? We're probably looking at an econ simulator, maybe a skill game. I'm going to go econ sim, I think. I think that sounds fun to me. And this is going to be probably tailored towards adults. And for this, we're needing to see some good options here. So we could go aliens. Stick with our alien and UFO style stuff here. I think UFOs and aliens will be a good combo for us. Let's run that, and we'll call this one. Let's call this one Alien Abduction. I don't know if that's how you say it, but we're gonna go with it. See if I can spell. I don't know. All right, let's check this again. Nothing new that we need. Okay, stick with our guns. Stick with PC. Stick with Nintendo. Probably need to get an updated copy there for this. Good. Now, for this, we need to update everything here. So 810, 0 beginner friendliness, and 4 for innovation. And then we're going uno, 6 here. Oops. 6, and then a 10, and 0 for core. And then we're going to go 6, 8 there. For this, it's all about the gameplay. And everything else can kind of go by the wayside there. Now, only 17 things work for this genre, it says. That's very interesting. Very interesting. So we're going to maximize that. And one language has to be selected. Oh, my bad. There we go. And we got to select everything. Okay, we good now? We got everything? All right, we're good. So let's get this game started. Hopefully the trends are accurate with the predictions. And we are going to be on track for this game. I'm really hoping we're on track for this. Alien Abduction, here we go. We're going to get that rolling. We get plus 11 for our hype for Guild 5. That's huge. Level editor, there we go. So here we go. We're going, let's check to see any of our offers. We do have an offer, $7 million for a AAA game. Oh, you know how much money we are, I'll take away all our money right now. I'll take away all our money. No way. No way. I can't do that type of risk right now. But right now, look how we're doing profit-wise. $4.3 million on From Beyond 2. Holy smokes. That's incredible. How many units have we sold? We've sold total almost 200,000 units. Almost 200,000 units for From Beyond 2. And here we go. Do we win another award? Developer of the Year. No way. We got Dev of the Year. That's incredible. First time we've won this award. Dev of the Year. That is huge. So, yeah, I will slap that award right in here, right alongside our Game of the Year award. That is amazing. That's amazing accomplishment for this studio, especially as a studio that's only a 2.5-star studio at that. To win Dev of the Year. That's just insane. That's just insane. As we don't make money on Alien Melee, unfortunate, but are we really too surprised? We're also going to go ahead and get this done with the A game so we can start making bigger games. And we're going to go ahead and get, for Alien Abduction, our pre-release stuff out of the way too. So this year we made $7.6 million. I actually love this. I'm going to go to the bank and I would like to pay off my maximum. I'd like to pay off all of my debts, and now we still have $2 million pretty much in the bank. That's tremendous. So we're out of the bank debt loan debt sheets now, and we're back on our own footing. We're back in our own footing, underway, building profits, building gyms, and winning awards. Okay, the game's ready. It's gonna be projected at a 60 to 80. Okay, it's probably gonna be in the middle, somewhere around the 76 if I had to guess. There's $3.2 million in the hole on it, so again, not ideal. We could do a deluxe version of the game. It says it's locked. We'll unlock in 2003. Got it. Good to know. All right, well, let's see how this game comes out. As we just unlocked, we are now a prestigious game company, and we got a hit. 80 on the nose. That's huge. That's just hitting that is going to help our sales tremendously, as we are now a prestigious game studio. 3.3 in the hole in the game. Hopefully it's gonna pay off. And we're 42 on the opening week. Decent. Let's hope we can get a bit better in week 2. Move up into top 20. We'll take that. And the trend also is about to shift in 4 weeks. So this game, while it's doing well now, it could potentially even do more once this trend shifts, if the trend is at all accurate. And there we go. From Beyond 2 is done with its marketing and it's done with its run. And it's at $5.3 million profit. Huge win for us as our first major win in publication. That's awesome. And look, the trend has shifted and we are indeed right on target. So alien abduction may end up to pop up a little bit more now since the trend is now in favor. Keep an eye on it. And we're also building out an engine for strategy games now as well that can hopefully pop off as this trend is happening for the next 62 weeks. All right, we're ready to make our next game series. It's a spinoff. We're going with the Realm of Gobotch here. It's a strategy skill game focused on wizards and Middle Ages. It's going to be a B game for adults. Interested to see how this one's going to work. And we're going to use our new engine, primarily for the PC, Nintendo, and the handheld as always. And for this genre here, this is an 81004 with a 11610 here. And it's going to be a 068. Again, very much for core audience members here. Not too much elsewhere. We're going to go 50, 30, and then remain at 1010 there for this. So again, this can use a lot more in terms of features compared to what we just last did. So we're going to cut off a few things here like day-night cycle, cutscenes, New Game Plus, some of these that I just don't see as necessary right now. We'll cut out secrets, cheat codes, past saves, whatnot. Pause function, we'll take that out. We'll keep pause function. Let's go with, what else do I want to cut out here? There's not a lot else I want to really cut out that we have had already. There's one more we'll do. We'll do random story events. Why not? All right, so it needs one what? What did I say? Oh, this is for only... See, that's a problem. The strat gen here, it tops those out. So I'm going to have to actually go down a level here. I'm going to have to go down a level. Can't even use my own engine because of how advanced my engine is I made. And we're going to throw the house at this game. Hopefully that plays out well for us overall. And again, I'm not moving into the A games yet. I'm holding my tongue on that until we make a little bit more money and keep making bangers. Now we do have an offer here, 6.5 million for Warriors of the Crown. I can't do it. I just can't get myself to do that type of cost, especially with where we're at money wise right now. Maybe when we're filthy rich, but not yet. Gear awards, let's see, what else do we not coming away with anything this year? It looks like that's unfortunate. That's the first time in several years we've come out without an award. Okay, so the game's done. It's hitting some big marks for us that we've never done. This is insane. But we're looking at a 60 to 80. Hopefully we are on the top end of that. Self-distribute this thing. Let's see how we do. And we will be at a middle 75. We'll take it. It's not the hit I was hoping for. Hopefully it's good enough though. And we're going to see some good sales come out of it for it. 52 on the charts to open up. Let's check our marketing. Let's do market research to see what's coming up for us. Because right now we're in top 25. I'll take it, but with 30 weeks to go, I may start production, start working on our next big game, which right now they say would be a building game. We already have a building game in our wheelhouse, so we can make a sequel for this game, which is of course Just Build. So we'll get Just Build 2 ready to rock and roll for us out here. And I think this may be the first A game we go for, just to test it, just to see. Dev kit wise, there is the Super Nintendo. We probably want to lean into that. Guarantee we probably want to lean into that. And we'll also go with our top of the line hardware here for this. So we're going to go PC and Super Nintendo straight out the chute. Pray it's a risk that we are worth taking. We know it's a sequel. We know what we're doing here. We're going to go with everything we can, everything under the sun that we can. We're going to cut off a few of these towards the top here. Like, you don't need password saves. We don't need secrets. There we go. And we're going to throw it at this. This is going to be a very, very expensive game. Biggest game we've made yet in our company's history. And we're banking on the fact that we're hoping for the trend being correct. And we're moving towards building games. We'll see. Curious. I haven't checked this in a minute. Let's see. What's the best IP now? We are crushing it. 5 out of 5. $66 million for Jump Quest now at this point. Nothing is near it. Not even in the ballpark anymore. That's incredible. I think we may try to do something here with Pickpocket 2 Platinum. We go 5 weeks from now. And I want to get some hype built around that real quick. Just to see if it's worth it or not. Realistically, we're going to publish a discount game. We're just going to see. This is one of our most popular games. It's, I think, maybe our best selling game we've ever had. So we're just going to lean into this, see if this cycle for it works for us or not. We're waiting for the trend to shift before we do anything else. MMOs and server rooms are now unlocked. So now we can make MMOs potentially if we want to lean into that. I don't think we're there yet, but that's an option down the line here. Right now, Pickpocket 2 Platinum is out, and it's almost profitable already, which is nice to see after our marketing push. Alien Abduction made us $2.7 million. The Realm of Agobon is not profitable yet, but that's okay as it is. I will live with that. We're going to see if we get a bump here. So again, we spent almost $500,000 in marketing on Pickpocket Tycoon 2. We're going to see if that marketing cycle plays out well for us or not. We're going to try to get the hype up even further. I really want to see. Okay, Just Build 2, is it ready yet? We have 7 weeks. Let's continue development until that game is ready, until the trend shifts. I would like to get that game out as soon as the trends shift. 2 weeks before, ideally. We're ready to get this thing out there. We're aiming at a 60 to 80%. Again, not insane, but it's not terrible. And it looks like we've maximized the popularity of an IP now. Insane. That's just nuts. And it's not great. It's a 74. I was honestly anticipating more. At a 5 IP score now. 5 out of 5. Incredible that we've made an IP that's that strong. But we're $5 million in the hole in this game. And the trend has shifted in our favor, and against our favor. We thought we were going to be on. There it is. Okay, now we're good. We're good. So the trend's shifted. Let's hope that it pays out in our favor here. We need it to, certainly. Currently 23 in the market, 52 and 67. It's good, but it could be a lot better still for us. Okay, we're going to move into a game right here we're calling Pony Express. This is a building racing game about building blocks and trains. Doesn't have to make all the sense in the world. We could try. Oh, good Lord. Look how much it costs you to make an MMO. That's insane. Yeah, we're not leaning that direction. Now, we could look to buy a license at this point for a building game, if there is any license for this genre right now. There is one. There's Screwball. And there's the Noisy Man here. 5 games, $6.9 million cost, though, to buy that. We're better off without right now, in my opinion. So we're going to lean into this genre piece where we're at right now. Let's see, is there anything new still? No. We're going to keep rolling with the PC. We're going to keep rolling with the Super Nintendo as our primary 2 consoles. We'll buy our extra protection here. And for this, we need to get the right pieces. So it's a 10-8, 3-7. And it's a 1-1, 6, 4, 4, 3, 5. So actually pretty fairly accessible compared to what we've had kind of recently. And these are going to be 30, 20, 20, 30. All right. So for this, we could go with a AAA game, a little bit more expensive, or a single A game, excuse me. Could go that route. I lean towards, well, you know, let's try it. Let's try it. We can do it. We'll one over on it. Let's do it. Let's run it. Let's see. We need online multiplayer, huh? The following gameplay feature requires internet access. Online multiplayer. So we can't do that? Okay. Well, we'll take that off and we'll add this. Okay, there we go. So we're going to get some hype brewing for that. And would have made sense to be able to have online multiplayer for that, but it is what it is. We're going to roll with it. We got a new hype train beginning. Let's see what we can do. Game of the Year awards. Do we get anything this year? I don't think so. Yeah, we're staying. We're staying on our cold streak lately. Again, we're not hitting big winners. We're kind of falling down a little bit lately, to be quite frank with you guys. Do have a couple publishing offers we could try to go with. There's one right here, World of Soccer 92. It's a B+. It's not going to cost us a ton to make. Sure, let's try it. And let's try to up our offer here a little bit. They'll take it. We'll sign it as it is. Profit is -8%. We'll go with that. We'll go 2 weeks out. And we're going to... Oh my gosh, this game is dog water doo-doo. Doo-doo. That's going to cost... We're not making money on this game. There's no shot this makes money. There's no shot this game makes money. World of Soccer 92. We may have just published... the worst game of the year, potentially. We're starting in the 100s on the chart. Now, obviously, I could try to pour some hype into the game to help us. Maybe I do that a little bit. Let's try it just to see. We'll do a little bit of hype. We'll go to a radio hype on repeat until I'm not doing the big budget. Just a little bit of hype. Get us to 40. Let's see what we can do. And hopefully that can be good enough to help us make our money back there. Internet has been unlocked. The internet is becoming more and more important for advertising campaigns. So this is interesting. There's a new marketing scheme we can do here. So let's go look at this. We can go to the game. We can go to Pony Express and we can get internet ads. That's a new thing we can do. $100, 100,000 to get to 60. We'll keep rolling with the TV. That's the best bet we got, to be honest with you. It's almost time. We're almost ready to release Pony Express out here. Hopefully it can be a game that's gonna make us some money, because right now we are again in trouble with the debt a little bit here. It's not too terrible, but we got to start finding a way to bring back that money. Again, we've taken some risks financially here. Nothing's paid off well for us so far. All right, so we're ready to get this game out to the public. It's hitting all marks here. It's going to be a 60 to 80, they're saying right now. I like to see us go up a little bit more money. Let's go 40, 50, 60 here. We're going to see if that's worth it or not. Let's get it going. Let's see what the reviews come in at. It's a hit. It's an 81. That's huge. We got back to the hit range. That's where we need to be. We're going to be starting at 100% here. Game comes out in 2 weeks here, so we're going to see where we start on the charts. 48th. Ugh, could be better. I'm not even going to lie. I'm not loving it. Now, for this game, I can publish a demo. I can do some other things as well, but what's the marketing showing here? We're most likely moving towards a visual novel next. That's intriguing. How many more weeks away are we from that? 35? Okay, well, I probably, if we're that far away, I'll probably go towards the route of a remaster for, let's go here, a remaster for, let's just do a sequel. We'll do a sequel for Just Build, a game that's not making us any money right now. Or we can go a sequel for From Beyond, which we know how big that game was for us. Maybe we just say, hey, let's move back into this space and let's make a banger, you know, that we know can crush here for us there. So let's go PC and the Super Nintendo. Let's keep it as a B-size game and let's just try to make another hit there and bring back up some funds with an established IP that we know did well, right? And that's what we're going to do. We're going to lean into it for From Beyond 3. World of Soccer 92 didn't make us money, so that's unfortunate. We tried to publish a game for another studio, did not work out at all. Cost us. We had to eat that. 100% had to eat that. Now I know we're in debt here, and I know this could spell game over for me potentially. I am borderline tempted to try to do a publishing offer for one of these massive games right here, just to see, like a Bad Doctors 2 or a mainly probably Bad Doctors 2 here, because look how good this game is. It's a 4-star IP. It's retail only. It's a AAA game. It's on the major consoles you need it to be on right now, realistically. I don't see how it misses for you, really. So I could try to say, hey, we're going to go to this. We're going to do a offer here at 29. They don't love it, but we can try it. We can sign the contract at 7.9. It's gonna cost us. So you see right there how much that just cost us. But we're gonna try it, and we're gonna do a let's go 15 weeks to market this thing. And it's an 86, a really good game. But we need to market the heck out of Bad Doctors 2 here. And we're gonna go. We're running it. We got 15 weeks to get the hype up as high as we can. And then when that happens, we're getting the game out to the public. And we're gonna see if that huge investment is actually good or if it's gonna cost us our studio. Potentially may cost us our studio. Here we have From Beyond 3 ready to go. We're going to self-distribute that, get it going right now. We're gonna get that one for 2 weeks. It's ready to go. It's got hype. Where are we gonna be at? Just under where we want to be, unfortunately. But we'll take it as it is right now. And while we're waiting, we'll do some contracted work across the board here that we can do contracted work for, just to make some extra money. Okay, we're closing in. We are 7 weeks away. We've also just unlocked motion capture studios. Again, we're not even in that ballpark right now. Not even in the vicinity. I may go ahead right here and look at doing a remaster for what's my most units sold game. Hit Pocket 2. Yeah, let's do a remaster for it. Let's see if we can make something really cool here that will sell and hopefully be worth the investment here, right? That's not good. All appropriate features. Well, we're not doing all of these things. So we're going to turn off some of these. So we got that going. Online multiplayer features. So wait, we don't have internet? How do I make sure we have internet? Internet. Oh, it's not on both features. Okay, that makes sense. So we got to turn off the internet feature here. And then we'll turn back on this. Okay, that's what we'll get going. Try to see if we can build a really good remaster. I've yet to see a remaster just crush it for us, but maybe this will be the exception. Fingers crossed it will be. We need it to be. We've just hit 44 on this. We're going to keep that going for Bad Doctor. Again, we're 6 weeks out from its release, so maybe we can get this towards the 80s for the hype. Oh, Game of the Year awards again. And yeah, we're not getting anything. Did we get Worst Game of the Year? No, that's good news. We're 2 weeks out. We got to get this last marketing push through. Come on. Next week, finish it. Finish it. Get the thing finished. All right, it starts at 46 on the charts. We're going to see. We're going to see. We need this game to hit. We're way in the hole now budget-wise. Bad Doctors 2 is out. It's at 27 on the marketplace for second week, and it's not climbing, unfortunately. So I don't see any way this way even makes close back to what we paid to get it. So unfortunately, we may have to go crazy with a loan back to the bank to climb out of this debt. All right, we got 2 months. I've got to go to the bank. I've got to secure the bag in the bank, or put the bag in the bank, I suppose, and get out of this debt. We just got to stay alive, to keep the dream alive. because we took a risk on Bad Doctors 2, hoping we could try to push a winner out there. Didn't work out in that favor. So here's where we're at. We're ready to publish Pickpocket Tycoon 2 Remaster. 70 to 90%. Should be a big hit. Should be. Let's run it. Let's see what we got in the deluxe and collector edition and everything like that. It looks good. It looks good. I think we can go up a little bit more money on these, to be honest with you. Let's see. 2 weeks out. We need this to be a win. Oh, it is a win. 88%. It's a huge win for us, matter of fact. And hopefully this could be a big win for us, as we now just hit a new trend with visual novels. So we're going to make a visual novel. We're going to go to a spin-off visual novel for the first time here. And we're going to see what this can do for us. So visual novel pairs well with a adventure game. It can pair well with a simulator, which I think obviously makes sense. Economic simulator works really well. We know that well. So let's do that. Let's do it with a visual novel, economic simulator about, can we do, like, what do we know that it does well with, that I have some sort of expertise in? Nothing pretty well. We could do angels. Cyberpunk, maybe we can go cyberpunk route. So let's see, do we have cyberpunk already? We have cyberpunk here. And what else with cyberpunk does it do well with? You know what, let's do angels and demons. Let's do this like good and evil. Let's do angels and demons as the main kind of focus here for this. Now this will be primarily towards all. So if I did that, that wouldn't work. I don't want to knock anybody out. So let's go back to cyberpunk with, let's go cyberpunk and superheroes. We're going to call this one The League. All right, we're going to call this one The League. And it's going to be for all ages, which is awesome. First game we've had like this in a minute. And it's going to be a B+ game. Again, we're not trying to go anything too crazy here with this. I still think dev kit wise, there's nothing new we need to even look at. Market share wise, we're holding steady with what we have. I may actually go down to action here, so I can do PC, Nintendo, and go 4 consoles straight up. Just go 4 consoles, try to hit every market I can. See if it works for us or not. And then for this, we need to go 7, 5, 4, 4, 7, 7, 3, 3, and then 5, 3, 3. And then for here, we're 40, 40, 10, 10. All right, so for that, that's good. For that, we're going to go ahead and enable all greens. We still need 15 more, right? So let's go down here towards the bottom to our new stuff. So we're going to add in some new things here with keyboard, adjustable controls, dynamic stuff here, LAN party, split screen multiplayer maybe. We can add in save game, pause functionality. What else? Dynamic achievements, character customization. There we go. That works well. And we'll get that going. We need to have languages. Yes, of course. All right. Oh, we got to have one more thing. Okay, sorry. We'll take off day-night cycle then. All right, so we're going to get this one started. Maybe the last game we get for right now for a bit. Let's see here. We need to see the fruits of the labor come through for us. And we're going to start our marketing cycle now towards The League. Okay, so right now we're getting close to getting ready to release The League. We're knocking out some bugs, finishing some music there, and some graphics on the game right now. But as it stands, Pickpocket Tycoon 2 Remastered is not profitable yet. I don't know if it'll get there. Bad Doctors 2 is certainly going to be a critical bust for us, but hopefully we can climb out of that pit. Beyond 3 is not profitable yet. Pony Express has done well. That's good news there. But we've definitely taken a few knocks on the chin here. I thought we were going to be undefeatable for a little bit there. We were just rolling, but the game's humbled us. We made some poor decisions. Right now we're getting ready to release the league here, and it's ready. It's gonna be a 60 to 80. We're gonna distribute this thing. Let's see what we can do, and hopefully we can make a banger here. And we are gonna be a 79, almost a hit. Not quite the hit we were hoping for, but hopefully a game nonetheless that will make us some money. So right now the bank says, get out of the debt. Yeah, we know, we're trying. We're 12 months again to get out of this hole we're in. But we got that game out to the people, as we now are in this trend for 27 more weeks. So what we're going to do now is I want to go to market research, and let's see what the next trend will be. Forecasted to be the league right now starting at number 2 on the charts. Second week. That's incredible. So we may have a profitable game yet out of the league, potentially, if it can withstand that hype. We probably need to keep that going for the league here. Yeah, we need that hype to continue to excel. Why is it not maximizing? Why is it deadbolted us now? It used to be able to get us through, but now it's not doing that. Market research is showing racing is about to be on the up. So a racing game potentially here with theme parks as the trending thing. So we just got best soundtrack for Pickpocket Tycoon 2. That's huge. Bad Doctors 2, which we published, got Game of the Year. Next game we're making here, getting ready for the racing genre. We're going to go War Karts. It's going to be an A-size game for all audiences, a racing first-person shooter with cars and kart racing. This one will be out for these 4 consoles, our main 4 consoles, pretty much across the board with those 30 things. So let's get this one going. We got to get a language, of course. It needs online multiplayer is what it said. I can't do online multiplayer, so I'm gonna have to turn that one off. Instead, we will turn on the mini games. All right, so we're gonna get that started. So we're gonna make our first big kart racer here for this trend shift coming very soon. Hopefully the trend is accurate and works out in our favor here. We're gonna see. We're gonna end automation there. But again, we need to get the profits coming in. The league right now is profitable. It is doing incredibly well. We're gonna make it even more so now here as we get ready to pour into the marketing for that a little bit further. Thankfully, the league is picking up the slack. It is still doing really well at $3.4 million. We've sold almost 200,000 copies, still far shy of the 1 million we were hoping to get for one of our records, but you know, we're still making good strides right now with the properties, 2 of which lately have been profitable. Still lost out big for Bad Doctors 2, even though 1 game of the year under our name. In the league, officially our biggest game ever in terms of sales. I think it's going to end its run over 8 million at least. So at least it makes back what we lost from Bad Doctors 2 right here. So that is a huge win for us there. Hopefully no sign of slowing down right now. It's showing strong and steady charts as we now move trends. Genres are shifting, so that we'll see a dump down a little bit, but we're ready for War Karts now here to get going. So we're going to begin for War Karts, start getting all this going here, and get ready to release this game real soon, as we're not ending right now very well. 40 to 60% chart right now showing. I don't love that. In a pretty interesting spot right now. I don't think we've ever been in. All 3 of our games are at almost max hype as it is right now. That is an incredible state to be in. It's awesome to see, and we are ready to release this game, which is going to be 60 to 80, $6.1 million cost. Woof, expensive to say the least, but let's see if the expenses are worth it or not. Let's read the reviews. We get a 76 for the racing genre right here. Not terrible. Let's see how it comes out here, okay? Because we're gonna do a little bit of special marketing here with a demo for the game, and we're gonna see what that looks like here. Got a +8 hype, so we're max hype. We are rolling here. And War Karts is going to start on the charts at number 16 for us right now. All right, so we are in a very interesting position right now, ladies and gentlemen. Again, we won the Dev of the Year. We still have not yet gotten Publisher of the Year. That's still a goal we want to set out towards, but we're growing in our wealth due to the league right now. So as we continue forward, our goal to become Publisher of the Year continues, and potentially dip our toes, potentially, into the competitive console development market. Stay safe. God bless to each of you in your own, and we'll see you here continuing in our game journey here in Mad Games Tycoon 2 as we try to build the best game studio you've ever seen.